Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Blades of Ragnarok, episode 29, which originally aired live on Twitch. A almost certainly unnecessary reminder of the rules and goals we have, and let's get started. Hennatoffel? I'm never going to remember to pronounce it right, so let's just get out ahead of this and say, my Icelandic is miserable, and that's the best I can do. So we are T-minus less than a day away from the pirate base, which is causing the electronic EMI. And that's the only external threat. Ooh, what the heck? Alright, sure. Sure, why not? The Manic Sheep. The Praetor of the Fallen Empire recently lost a scouting party to a pack of 19 man-hunting sheep. She wants to draw the beasts towards you to be killed, to uphold her honor. The sheep will arrive at Helheim in 23 hours after you accept. So I have about hour 23 of the 8th of April, May. But since Arna literally is not leaving the base, like I have not stepped outside, this is literally of no consequence. One of the things I'm going to want to do is to put a door here. Actually, I'll wake you up. I'm going to put a door here so that they can't trip my deadfall traps, because I don't really want to waste my deadfall traps. But one of the advantages of these sheep, A, I don't plan on leaving, and B, I would have a bunch of sheep ready to murder anyone that wants to raid me, so it's a win-win. As far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win, so bring it on. Because, yeah, none of my doors are open, and I won't be leaving. Sheep can hurt me bad. I'll remember that. This one's a little lamb. He's a little lamb. Yeah, you're a little lamb. Yeah, you're a good boy, though. Yeah, I really rather like manhunted animals for their ability to just indiscriminately destroy everything. They'll fight. I mean, they won't fight insects, but they'll fight mechs. They'll fight other raiders. They just don't care. They're like honey badgers of the nature kingdom. Here we go. Raid on. Restrict her back to base. I already have. She's already on the stay close. Oh, you know what I should do? Before... no, I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. No, stop. I was going to put Hennatoffel. Okay, I can't give him a name that I can't pronounce. Your name is going to be Gov, because that is your first name. I was going to put him in the nicer bedroom, but I don't want... He's only unconscious for 22 more hours, and I don't really want to have to plant all these flowers. So, boop, boop. Okay, here come the raid. Yeah, he's a man of many faces, a man of many names. He's never, ever put his feet on the ground. He's an angel. That part's true. As far as I know, he's never touched the ground. Alright, so we've got a raid of pirates. We have Yuki, revolver, grenade, and machine pistol. So they seem to be sort of shortish range. Analyzing the map here, I'm going to want them to make a uncovered approach to me. Maybe here-ish. Freya and Modred, I'm going to have you close the distance, get behind this mountain. Everybody else, you are going to take positions closer. Let's go to these trees. Oh, it looks like they're coming out. Hold on a second. You start running. What good tree is there? Hi, Keelan. Alright, Analyzing more weapons. There's a bolty. That is the longest range weapon I've seen so far, and she's going to die. She also has asthma. Alright, so they're going to be aggressive with me. She's dead. She's dead, Jim. I like how this dude's name is Of Lobster Clan, and he's a scorpion. Identity crisis, if I've ever seen one. Alright, Sven. Wow, they all have grenades. This is a giant colony of grenadiers. I wish they would get closer to one another. Okay, let's be careful how we approach, because I do not want to be fragnated. Let's see. I am going to have Sven come support Modred over here. Oh, you idiots! You idiots! I love it! Oh, you dummies! Oh! I juke, I jive, I make you murder your own kin. Or at least set them on fire, you dum-dums. Splat. Okay, I would say that I took about as little damage as I could. They punched me 4 times. What did I do to them? I cut off their heads. I cut off their legs. What did I do to Yuki? Yuki, I cut off your arms, both of them. I shot out your brain. You were just going to collapse on your own because you had asthma. Can't take much credit there. You guys, no more shooting. Let Sven kill. Sven want kill. Sven get kill. Oh, what happened to you? Yeah, just normal old death. Oh, the turret unpowered itself. Oh, yeah, duh. Because it's an electronic EMI. You dumb pirates. Dumb pirates. Yeah. Don't build turrets if you have an electronic EMI. What is it going to do? I'm going to steal it. That's what it's going to do. Alright, so here's the EMI. Let's blow that up. Sven, Mr. Bloodlust, let's get you to... Okay, that was fast. That must have been just a lot of damage. Flex tape ain't gonna fix that. You guys head in to see what spoils there is for me. What? How is there a z... Oh my god, this is so dumb. Alright, crypto... Now, the other question is, I have an inspiration to make stuff. There's clearly no gold here. Or at least not yet. But I would like to use that inspiration because I have 4 days left on it. There's really no way I'm going to be able to... Maybe it'll have to be a legendary wooden bed. Maybe a legendary double wooden bed or something. Because I don't think I'm going to have access to any other materials for any other thing, unless there's, like, some real wealth in here, which there is not. There's just a bunch of junky steel awful beds. Sven, you were going to strip her. Nothing personal. And then... tap her out. Yep, just a bunch of beds. No, don't. Oh, whatever. Alright, so she's dead. I'm going to break down the turrets because I don't really want the carry weight. And I'm planning on just making a double bed out of... I don't know, out of steel maybe, or wood. Probably wood. Well, I kind of want steel. The only other problem with double beds, just to throw out the obvious, is that my base isn't heated. So it's not actually all that helpful to have a bed, because then I would need to have a heater, but whatever. Thunk. Alright, EMI destroyed. Double bed. Out of steel. And let's build that and then leave. Freya, Modred, you can go get healed in here. Did you just take off your shirt, Freya? And then you're going to complain, I'm not wearing... Oh, no, it was Mordred. Okay, that's fine. Well, there is some spare clothing. So, Mordred, how about you... It's ugly and not all that great... Not great. It is a masterwork. Okay. I can live with that. Okay, let's quickly patch ourselves up. Okay, never mind. Not going to patch him. He immediately said wandered. Let's go home. Items. Components. Flake. Plasteel. Bed. Ooh, that is heavy. All of their food. Mead. Because of course. Bolt action rifle. We're overweight. What was she wearing that is not tattered? I really wish I could remove all the tattered. I know there's mods that do that, but... So this shirt here sucks. It's ruined. Pants are okay. The parka's too heavy. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to carry much. Beasts of Burden, I will fully admit, would be phenomenal. The other issue is we have 3 days of food, so I'm going to have to enable... Oh, forget elk meat. I'm going to have to enable berries as a nutrition source on the way back. So send, enter Helheim, and then they are... All of these guys are going to be on the almost everything diet, which is going to include berries, because raw berries is just is a requirement. Okay, so assign. Let's go to the almost everything, and then reassess. Forget kibble and corpses. That can be off limits. Forget hay. Raw meat, forget that. But berries and agave is fine. Okay, so I think that gives them a little bit more food, and they will be harvesting food as they move, because Naz is a... They'll speed up once Modred is no longer wandering, and then Naz will pick berries for them because he's a pretty good farmer. So that went well, and the power is back. And now that the power is back, I'll be able to... close this door. I'll be able to go faster. Oh, nice! He uses one inspiration and then immediately gets another. My man. My man. All right, I'm going to prepare this base for... what's going on here? Has no power. I wanted to prepare this base for the incoming peoples. Which means powering off all the things that don't need to be powered. Oh, here's the sheep. Oh my god, that is going to be annoying. So I'm powering everything that I don't need on, off, to save power to build up our battery banks. Let's close some of these doors. Ah, ram you, they're saying. Most of them don't even know how to get to me. They're just stuck over here, which is fine. Now that I have the power back, obviously another defense would be these 3 plasteel turrets. I don't think they're going to fare. 3 plasteel turrets would not fare all that well against an onslaught of rams, but it would be something. Yeah, want to listen to them for a second? Because I don't. Actually, how dirty is this? Very dirty. Very dirty. I guess it doesn't really matter where I put the research bench, because it's going to be dirty no matter where it goes. Is she set to plant? No, she could be. The other issue is we have such little power that that I don't know if growing is feasible at the moment. But I will consider it once, because it would be wonderful if I got some crops up. I totally don't disagree with that. Solar will come online soon, and that will be helpful, yes. And then Gov should wake up in 4 hours. So, with Gov waking up in 4 hours, let's take a look at the clock. In 4 minutes, I'm going to assign him out to you guys. So if you would want Gov, all you gotta do is type something in the general chat, and in 4 minutes I'm gonna raffle him off, or thereabouts, because I'm not perfect. And we will have that. And then also, Rob's gave birth to a wolf pup, another female wolf pup. So there'll be 2 things to raffle off. Baby wolf and Gov. So that's cool. Yeah. Screw them. Alright, 30 flowers or more. Sorry, bees. I am the worst. I'll let them die off. I kind of knew that was going to be a problem. What else can I turn off? They were not meant to be. I like that. Gov is up! Whoa, I didn't know that he had... Well, I mean, of course he had hair. You are going to be a ranger. And put some pants on, sir. So Gov, as a little reminder, is a burning passion crafter art dude. And he is also a pretty good intellectual. He is definitely going to replace Sven, who's far more apt in combat, as the chief craftsman. So I don't really need him to be that high. Okay, there we go. So now he's making pants and clothing and all that stuff. He's also nimble. Nimble usually is best for melee, but if he's a very high-valued craftsman, I don't want him getting hurt. I don't want him losing fingers or toes, which means I want to keep him out of harm's way. He basically has no combat skill. But he is going to be super capable of cranking out some amazing gear, so he's best suited for this work. Also, he has great memory, so his skill loss from crafting and art is awesome as well. So I'm very, very, very happy to have him added. Yeah, he's definitely a house Carl. Definitely a house Carl. That's fine. There's nobility in that. I'll give him a shotgun. I don't really know. How are you guys doing? So these guys will probably stay here unconscious for like a few more days, which means my raid party might run into them, but I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. I'm also probably going to want to DJ, because I don't want to listen to combat music for the entire time that the sheep are here. It's a bunch of false alarms, if you ask me. Alright. Taking a look at what we can make out of Ravager armor. Thrumbo and plain still is the only options. That's fine. Leather helmets, I want to make out of bear skin or wolf skin. I don't have enough wolf skin. Bear skin. Or, yeah, just bear skin. Oh, we had enough for wolf skin. Let me fix that. Wolf is fine. It's not as good as bear, but it's fine. So we are up at the time that I am going to raffle them off. So to the 42 of you that are eligible, good luck! Knight Divinity. And Knight Divinity, you don't have a current colonist? I don't think. Can I make Gov the only crafter at the tailor bench? Yeah, I'm gonna basically take Sven off of it once he gets home. And then the wolf pup is the ghost of Mo. Oh my god. So, just a reminder, Morrow was Mo. Tomorrow, I'm going to name the wolf pup Ghost Mo, if that's okay. Or Mo Dread. Well, we already have a Ma Dread. I don't know, you can pick the names. So, Night Divinity and Morrow, if you want to pick the names for your newly minted characters, feel free, just make sure to @ me so that the message pops up more clearly. But that's quite funny to me. That is pretty funny. I'm going to switch these crops around, and then let's call them what they are. Well, no, I'm not even going to bother doing that. So everybody on the raid is now fully healed. Oh my god. Shut up. Hey, they'll pay me. Whatever. If I have to listen to the Manic Sheep for an Eltec Skullcap, whatever. If we're getting an Eltec Skullcap, that's another point. Another point would be, I'm going to have to figure out if I want a full-time Psycaster, because an Eltec Skullcap is absolutely miserable in terms of armor, but it just makes you a really good Psycaster. I don't have a full-time Psycaster. Ew, ew, oh god, bad, very bad. I just noticed. Oh, what did these say? Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh, I'm so glad I caught this. So these coolers, I just sort of expected to be cold. They weren't. So now I have them frozen. All these bugs just, we now have a giant pile of rotted bug meat, which is funny because the bugs out here are not rotted. It's just that this area was warmer due to the steam geyser, and it spoiled everything, and now Robs and Ghostmo are going to, well, they were already set up to beat, they were already set up to eat the corpses, but that is a bit of a waste. Make the name not? Sure. And not, the first thing you're gonna do is you have a little bit of anger towards the bugs for all that they caused me. Iron Bee, thanks for the resub. It's going to get a little hot. I'm sorry, wolves. Hang on a minute. So let's call this pets. And have a new zone. I'm just going to call it temporarily flee. I don't want my wolves in there while it gets so hot. So I'm just going to send them out. It's not super hot in my general storage room yet. It's just very hot here. I think technically the fire could jump to this door, but I don't think it will. I could unroof it. It has 4 unroofed tiles. Actually, where are they? Where the mortar is, obviously. But no, the heat will dissipate really, really quickly, and it won't be an issue. So he is cranking out armor for us, which is awesome. My pets can go back inside. It's now tempered in there. A little hot, but it's fine. Some latent heat. So what I did here is, as you can see, there's striped patterns of rice and potatoes. You know what I really need to do instead of potatoes is corn. But I think I want the vegetables now, not later. So once I have an abundance of vegetables, I'll switch it over to like rice and corn, because corn is the least effort for the yield. You're not going to have a torch in there. And now he's working on Ravager armor. Awesome. Knut has a soft spot for potatoes because he was a potato for so long. I don't know. He was some sort of... yes. He was some sort of vegetable. Maybe it was a potato. With how smart he was a GLaDOS potato. Because the dude is smart. Very, very smart. But when you're not able to move, it makes you a bit of a Hawking or something. I don't know. Growing hill root. I will grow hill root eventually. I'm just not doing it right now because food is really, really important. And I'm just trying to prep the base for my friends. What's with all the... oh, the combat music is about the sheep. They're all asleep. Come on. I mean... What are you even doing? Game? They're not even conscious sheep anymore. So my crew here is 3 days away. 2 days of food. I think they'll be fine. I think they'll pick their berries. It's not going to be a problem. We are going to manage to make some Ravager armor with Knut, which is going to be awesome. I can't believe how much I am out of steel, though. I really went through it pretty quick. Oh, why are you doing this? This is dumb. Let me fix this. Where's my heaters? And my light. Given the music, you'd really think I would be, like, fighting someone right now. Or something exciting was happening. You'd be so wrong. It's just like, I'm planting flowers and making some clothing. But the soundtrack is like, I'm riding into Mordor. And that's why people get paid big bucks to score films. Arna, you're not done. I want my mead. Dang it. And my sweet rolls. So I can tell the guards that I used to be an adventurer like you and then got shot in the knee and someone stole my sweet roll. Did the bee work for honey? Reset? Oh, so what happened was the campfires that were here just ran out of wood, and eventually all the flowers died. But now that it's electronic powered, unless I get a solar flare or a bzzz happening or brownout or whatever, it should be okay. It should be able to stay on. Speaking of staying, I don't need a funeral pyre anymore. If I want to burn up corpses, I can always make an electric crematorium. Eventually putting the crematorium like here near the kill box or something like that. Did they reset progress? No. They didn't. It needs to be tended to, though. But that would be an animal handling task. All right. In the morning, I'm going to have Arna go and tend to them. Yeah, I guess they went dormant. To be fair, insects go dormant, as you probably all are well aware, with the dormancy of these insects. I think I timed it very well. I don't have many creatures left. I have 4 sheep left on the 3 sheep left on the map. So I'm getting paid to basically just stay in my base. You know, like getting paid to stay home during pandemic. That sounds pretty familiar. Oh, there's the Ravager armor, and Knut is going to wear it. That's fine. Okay, we are running out of food, meal-wise. And Knut, please make this one nice. Please, for the love of God, make this one nice. This is my thrumbo we're talking about. In fact, could you shred some mechs before you do this? What other builds do I have? I have implants. You know, I could do 2 cochlear implants for Madrid. He's a transhumanist that doesn't need hearing. That'd be a good way to make him happy. Without, you know, penalizing him in any way. If I needed to. You should still get NPM for the base. Well, it wasn't voted on. Once I get geothermal, I'll put it back up to vote. I don't think NPM is all that necessary, but, you know, that's up to you all to decide. So now that the... Oh, God. Okay, so tended and needs tending to. Hey, what? Don't walk away from me. Okay, cool. So now that that's done, let's haul on the LTEC skull cap. So this skull cap gives you a frightening amount of sensitivity and heat recovery rate, but no armor to speak of. It is in no way armor, really. It's just a fancy haircut. You can think about it that way. I don't think that's actually... It's not exactly true, but it's true enough. It's good for pure sidecasting, but terrible for combat. Hey, another Manhunter pack of woolly cows. Well, that's going to be interesting. So schedule, let's have everyone stay close again. I don't want them venturing out and getting dunked on by cows. So NPM is a really good way to stretch crops, stretch food. What I can say is there really isn't a lack of food source on this map. There's plenty to hunt, and the act of hunting is pretty useful, right? The skill of shooting and all that. So with that said, NPM isn't critically necessary, but I do understand its value. Not needing to cook is great. On the other hand, if you do have someone that is capable of cooking and it isn't a burden to you, the value of fine meals is great. And if you calculate the mood benefit of nicer meals versus the effort it requires, I would say often the act of cooking the meals, because you also have to remember that for your cook to be cooking that has a passion in cooking keeps them happy. So not only are you making meals that make other people happy, you're making your cook happy, having them do something they enjoy. So it's a double-edged sword, or a, you know, 2 birds in 1 stone, where you can keep a cook happier and then by extension everybody else in the colony happier. There's also the possibility of having an emergency supply of oh, Arna, don't tell me you're going to eat. Please just eat the milk or go to sleep or something. There's also the possibility of having emergency rations of lavish meals if people need a sudden boost of mood. Okay, yeah, you're drinking the milk. Good. Orange, Zebra, and the Outpost. Jarl of the Aberrants clan sent us a message to clear a Bear clan outpost. They'd give me a side trainer of Farskip. Nice! And camp loot. I mean, that's kind of a yes. I'm going to wait 4.9 days or 4.8 days to accept it. But, yeah, that's kind of a yes. Kill 4 people, get Farskip. I've done it for less. I do it for fun, so I will do it for money. With my gun. Yeah, Farskip is incredible. Alright, Arna. You look like that video of The Rock. You guys remember that? The video of the sort of like the fat guy with curly hair that drinks water and then that super cuts and it's The Rock. Never mind. Someone will link it in chat, but cows are pack animals and milk. Oh, so these cows here, these woolly cows here, they produce wool. That I know. They produce milk. I don't think they're they're not pack animals. So no. If I was to get pack animals, probably horses, stallions. That's more Viking than anything else I could think of. Or caribou, but caribou obviously aren't pack animals. But I think there was historically cases of people using caribou and moose as pack animals. She is a milk drinker, yeah. Alright, Knut. Don't fail me, man. I want awesome Ravager armor. Did you just take insect jelly? No, put that the hell back. No, put it... He's like, nah. It's my insect jelly. Alright, no more insect jelly for you. Hey, Cap. Thanks for the sub. Cheers, and thanks for the follow as well. Her bones are strong. Yes, they are. And her eyes are drowsy. She got stung by bees. Maybe that's why she's drinking all the milk. She's pissed. Oh, and here goes the jelly. You bastard. Pet tusk. I have bad news. There is no tusk. There's a pillow. But I don't think you just paid me channel points for me to pet a pillow. There's Yoda, though. Hey, Yoda. Yeah, I'll pet you instead. Turn around, buddy. There you go. And Eclipse. Great. That's going to be awesome for my power grid. Hey, did, Mo. Is Ghost Mo a good name? And Night Divinity is, well, you chose the name not. But, Mo, I don't think I ever formally got an answer out of you if you like Ghost Mo or not. We need a rigged emote. I will, I'll remember that. I'm okay with that joke because I'm fairly certain you all know I don't rig things. I hope. I hope you know that. Alright, Knut, you are going to cook. I wish you the very best of luck. But if you don't cook some, we are going to be eating some weird food here, so... You don't, but Klein takes bribes. However, Klein doesn't control Nightbot. My favorite is when Nightbot's like, you know who wins this raffle? Nightbot does. I think I've seen that once. It's like, dude, no. This is not how it works. You can't just be like, alright, I win the lottery. Yeah. Sketch. Sus. Too sus. Alright, please, please, please. Alright, before he finishes this, I'm going to have a little prediction. Let's have a 2-minute flash prediction here. What quality armor will I get from Knut out of this Ravager armor? Will I receive A, excellent or better, or B, good or worse? To be fair, you can kind of see some of the clothing he's recently made. Ooh, hi Elk. You are now a pet, and I'm going to slice your neck. I'm not going to tell you that. Well, not too late. Alright, so the caravan is out of food, but they're not, because they're just going to keep... They have chocolate and mead. And they're going to run on booze and fumes. How do you participate in their predictions? For desktop users, you would just click predict. I can't say for certain... I can, you know, it depends on the device you're using, etc., etc. So I don't know in your instance how to do it. I'm trying to think who would be really good full-time sidecaster. Knut wouldn't be a terrible decision, but he doesn't really have a if you take a look at him, he doesn't have a good prayer source. He's only natural. Natural prayer is, I'd rather do morbid prayer because we are a doomsday cult. So I think I will poll you once this prediction is done. I think one of the things that we might want to do is to require all of our psycasters to be morbid psycasters, which is a pretty wide availability of psycasters, right? Morbid would be psychopaths, bloodlust, cannibal, tortured artist, undergrounder. I'm trying to think of other traits that give you morbid. That might be the 5. Oh, also for predictions, depending on the laws, the local laws of the country you live in, some countries do not allow predictions because it's gambling, internet gambling. I mean, you're gambling fake internet points, right? So it's not. I think it's pretty silly, but it is technically gambling, and certain countries won't allow it as a result. Just to let you know, if you don't see predictions and you're not on and you feel like you should see them, it's probably a result of local laws, or you're on a console or something like that. All right, so we have our predictions in. We have only 27 work left for Knut to make the Ravager armor at a Thrumbo fur. It's all the Thrumbo fur I have, so I'm really truly hoping it's good stuff. Those woolly cows have left me. No, there's still 1 or 2 left. Yeah, there's 2 left. We are going to get honey. And here we go. We have got good. All right. So, everybody that predicted good or worse, which is the minority of you all, congratulations. You just won yourself some channel points. I, however, feel like I lost, because that sucks. I really wanted good armor. And no, you don't get to wear that. I have some power woes, but the power woes are only as a result of my eclipse. But as soon as I transition from renewables to geothermal, I'll be fine. But it's kind of annoying because I'm a little worried about my crops and my bees. Oh well. Yeah, so the way the predictions work is the people that predicted against you, you earn a proportion of their prediction points. Yeah. Wow. Look at all of these predators just eating all the corpses of the bugs. Scavengers, I say. So here, as you can see, there's constantly seems to be a 0.3 days of food. So if you take a look at their needs, they are being fed. They're being fed as berries are picked. So they're not going to starve to death or anything like that. It's just they're going to be a little hungry. Next up, Arna is wearing the Ravager armor. That's okay. What else can I make? I could make toques, I guess. Actually, I decided against making toques because leather helmets are better. I do have some hyperweave, though. Let's make a button-down shirt out of the 45 hyperweave that I have. And that will be really high-quality hyperweave. So, want to have another prediction on the quality? I'll stop it before I complete the armor here. So this is for the hyperweave clothing, but I'm going to forbid the hyperweave clothing and do something else before the hyperweave clothing succeeds fully. Just to let you know, this is for the hyperweave only. I'm going to make shirts, some additional shirts out of devil strand and bearskin and thrumbo fur. We have a really vicious rolling blackout. I hate this. All right, so I'm going to leave this on 3 is fine. Or, yep, 3 left. So the prediction is for specifically that hyperweave button down and not for this Thrumbo. Just to let you know. Doesn't crafting speed influence quality? The only thing that influences quality in RimWorld for just about everything is skill, and skill alone. So when you're constructing stuff, your chance to fail is health and light level and stuff like that, but the quality is only skill. Only skill. And if you have a inspiration, obviously. What an inspiration does, a quality inspiration kicks up the quality of the item times +2 levels. So if you make, let's say, normal goes from normal to good to excellent, right? The only way to get legendary level stuff is to be inspired. A level 20 craftsman in vanilla RimWorld can only make Masterwork. So if you have an inspiration for crafting or construction or something like that, this shirt was excellent, by the way. But it, of course, as a reminder, does not count. So in RimWorld, if you want a legendary something or another, what you would have to do is you would have to have your crafter roll a normally excellent quality something, and that excellent then jumps to legendary. So if the quality was going to be excellent or masterwork, it becomes legendary only when you're inspired. That's the way the inspirations work. But yeah, the quality of construction or crafting, you can't fail crafting, unlike construction. But the quality of the crafting is only skill-driven. Other skills are based upon manipulation, consciousness, and light level, like plant harvest or like surgery. Surgery is one where a lot of health factors come into play. Your consciousness, your manipulation percentage, your sight, and all of this can be seen here. If you just go to like Operation Success Chance, you can see manipulation is 100% important. Sight is 40% important. Your skill is important. And then, of course, the quality of the meds, the quality of the bed, if you have a vitals monitor or not. There's a lot of factors that go into, like, surgery. If you take a look, like, plant yield. Plant yield is skill, manipulation, sight. You see that again? Right? But here, you don't see construction quality, right? There's no construction quality. There's just speed and success chance. The quality is 100% skill-based. It's just speed and success chance that are driven by other factors. It's the same with crafting. You won't see a crafting quality in here because, again, it is just skill. Now that all the predictions are in, let's unforbid that shirt and get that made. So the last 2 shirts have been good and excellent, so that's a 50-50, and here we are. Here's the prediction. It is Masterwork! Hey! All right. That is the best possible quality I could have rolled without an inspiration. You can't get better than Masterwork without an inspiration. So, voila. I'm going to forbid that so that nobody wears it, because I want to give it to Sven. I think Sven deserves it. But, oh, don't wear that one either. You don't wear that one either. I'm basically forcing him not to wear shirts. Nice shirts. Knut is obviously not a combatant, so I don't want him wearing combat clothing. But there's not a really good way to have Knut refuse to wear certain clothing without really going granular into the outfits, which I don't want to do. I find it boring. But so the advantage of this shirt here, it has a whopping 58% sharp. I can't explain to you how incredibly good that is. This Thrumbofer has 54, which is really, really good. But what is something more like a normal cloth shirt has a 7% sharp. This has a 58% sharp, and then it's also 85% heat, whereas normal cloth is 0 or like 4% heat. Even double strand is 69% heat. So it's unbelievably sharp, resistant, and heat resistant, and then also some blunt, because hyperweave is just like a crazy good material. Here's everybody, and they're all home. And let's take a look at everybody's needs. Yeah, they're pretty hungry. So now that I have animal handling, I need to figure out who my animal handler is. It's going to be Freya. Oh, right, it always was. No, don't eat the caribou. That's gross. RJ, thanks for the I guess conversion from Prime to Tier 1. Okay, some people are starving. Sven, you are going to wear the Hyperweave. Modred, you're going to wear the Thrombofur. And Freya, you are going to wear the Devil Strand. And we have Ambrosia. Man, my last Ambrosia zone is gone. The Storyteller that I have here, as I think all of you or most of you know, hates with a burning passion crops. So it would not surprise me in the least if that Ambrosia just gets destroyed anyway. The Storyteller has killed off all of my crops like 50 times over. I'm honestly not even exaggerating. It's just about that bad. And then when they don't kill off my crops, I've even had alpha beavers show up on the map and like eat my this is not even my first anima tree. I've had like alpha beavers eat my anima tree, if I recall. Like this Storyteller just with a unbelievable fixation on hatred of crops. The Storyteller, by the way, is Freya Fierce. It's the Viking Storyteller. Oh, we got some Mad Elk, which is really a venison burger on wheels. Okay. I'm going to wake Naz up early because he's starving. My research benches, I guess I could stick them both in the same room. It's not so much harm. Hey, Turpentine, thanks for the sub. Freya's the Storyteller? I can believe that. She's got a lot of story to tell. Alright, Naz, after you eat that, eat this. We'll try to replenish our food as fast as we can. Here's another button-down shirt. This simple meals we should make up until 17 is fine. Let's shrink this zone a little bit. We still have the elk, right? Yeah, here it is. Yep. Take Arna off plant cut. Good call. Actually, she's not terrible at it. She's 6. 6 is like okay. She's not Naz skilled, but she's not terrible. Okay, so where'd the bearskin shirt go? It went to someone. I'm not going to be all that wrapped up about who it goes to exactly. Crypto, what do you have under there? Let's give you the good shirt. And then what I'm going to do is just clear forest once they put it on. I just want to give the guys that I find in combat the more often the best gear. So taking a look at the quest, there is the Nodrin Hunt and then the Orange Zebra Outpost. I'm going to have you decide what is my priority. So let's have you pull. I don't know how to spell Nodrin. I just realized. Thora, did you think this through? Dear Lord, you did not. Clearly not. Luckily, I was not tabbed out for too long, and I noticed that she was going to do something stupid. So N-J-O-R-U-N. Okay, N-J-O-R-U-N. Here we go. Very easy poll. What do you prefer? So one is for Tough Skin Gland and Plasteel, and then the other is for my choice. Plasteel Camp Loot, side trainer of Far Skip Camp Loot. And they're not necessarily mutually exclusive. I could try to do both. It's just what am I going to do first, which is the question. What is my higher priority, in other words? So, and the rewards for them, just a little reminder. So Tough Skin, Plasteel. And then the other one is Plasteel Camp, Far Skip Camp, Shirt Gold Camp. It is so weird to see the map in all of its glory like this. All right, so one thing I definitely want to do, Nodrin, or Modred rather, and maybe Freya's animal handling. So yeah, Modred and Freya, I want you guys cranking out this research full time. Everybody else is going to be pulled from research. It would also be a good idea to get the shield core out of this Meklo shield at some point. Honey. Oh, I have honey somewhere? I have honey. So, what to do with honey? There is the ability to make sweet rolls. For that, you would need unfertilized eggs and raw honey. And, I've been keeping these unfertilized eggs unforbidden for a long time. Now you know why. Now you know why. Feast we shall. Yes. I'm definitely going to need some sort of creature that I can harvest eggs from, like chicken or turkey or something. Chicken would be ideal. I would make mead, but I'll be hops growing soon. So I really just want the sweet rolls. But maybe I'll have you all vote. What's the leather from Nodrin? It's Nodrin leather. I'm not sassing you. I just... if we take a look here, you have Nodrin fur, Lothar fur, Fenrir skin, and I don't think Odin drops anything because he's kind of a mechanoid. But yes, it is leather specific to the creature. What just got deconstructed? I don't even know. Okay, so the camp raid is the choice here. I'm going to accept for the far skip. I would poll you guys, but I really don't think that I need to. That's far. Oof. But there's only 4 enemies. We are also obviously heading into warmer climate. So another one of the issues to address is we need food that can travel. Right now I don't have food that can travel very well. So I'm going to need to acquire some. Naz, can you wake up and get cooking, dude? Jesus. And in order to get travel food, we are going to need to get some crop harvest. And as you can see, there's really no such thing as wild crops out here. Nothing grows. This is a big, barren, expansive crap. I like the map, but it is not rich in anything. Another one of the issues is there doesn't seem to be any place to put the corpses, so my dudes are just shooting everything indiscriminately and not actually hauling their bodies. But here's Naz, he's finally cooking. And soon he'll be planting. Man, he does wear a few too many hats, I will admit. No, not as... Well, I guess Nada was on number 4 cooking, but that doesn't mean he's ever going to do it. What else can I do? I'm trying to think of All right, so Crypto, you are mining. I'm going to have Crypto start shaving down this mountain so I know how much free space I have. Because all this space is land that I could expand into. So that's going to be his task, is some mountain shaving. Yeah, let me just go to the mining tool. It'll be a little faster. Thank you all for watching episode 29 of The Blades of Ragnarok, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has all the details you need. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. I'll incorporate that if I can. Thank you all for watching. I'll catch you next episode. Farewell.